Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Radical Red playthrough. This is part 6. In the last episode, we did go ahead and make our way to Cerulean City, which, 1, has Misty, the gym, probably going to bop us. 2, should likely have a rival battle immediately above us, which could be anyone, honestly, at this point, but yeah, that's probably going to bop us. But most importantly, other than all of that, the point that's not going to bop us is I have filled out the dex nav for all the previous areas. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start things off by doing a little bit of showcase as to the Pokemon that we can capture in case, you know, it's definitely possible that we go into Misty's gym, we fight the first trainer, do okay, fight the second trainer, do okay, fight Misty, get completely wiped. That's a possibility, right? And so I made sure that we knew what Pokemon that we could catch as a little bit of a preparation of that, if you will. So, nighttime are the Pokemon that you are likely seeing on top. Daytime are the Pokemon that are on bottom. I filled out the dex nav for both, and yes, there are honestly a couple of notable differences. First of all, we have Phantump and Pumpkaboo, different times. Neither of those Pokemon are super high up on my priority list, but Trevenant's pretty cool. Overall, the only Pokemon I can really see in this area that I might want to come back to is Baneri, and that's only if we get a Mega Lopunite. If we get a Lopunite, Mega Lopunny is probably my favorite Mega to use competitively, so that could be kind of interesting, but that's a little bit of a showcase for those Pokemon. We also... I don't want to see you, Bellsprout. Get out of here. We're not talking about Bellsprout. We also have explored the 2 separate areas for Mount Moon with 2 separate encounter tables, which was kind of interesting. Also, I'm going to check the raid den, because why wouldn't I check the raid den? It is Chewtle. I think that's what it's called. Chewtle. We already have a water type. I'm not super concerned about Chewtle. We can worry about that whenever. That's not a Pokemon that we're in dire need to get. But we have the next Dexnav area, which Kufan. Kufan is definitely the most interesting Pokemon here. I don't think any of the others matter. Kufan's the only Pokemon that I really care about. As for the nighttime Pokemon, I brought them up on the side. Give me a second. Morweil's kind of cool. Sandile's kind of cool. They're definitely good Pokemon. But overall, again, none of these Pokemon really scream out to me as Pokemon that I want to use immediately before a Water-type gym, as I am fully aware that this game puts a lot of emphasis on building up a specific team for each gym fight, and using that specific team that's been, like, EV trained and stuff for that fight, and then swapping to a new one as you progress onwards. I kind of like that, though. I imagine that this gym we can kind of push our way through with, and not worry too much about having a team specifically built for it, but this might be the last gym that we can kind of get away with that, and I feel like we'll only get away with that because we have a Luxio on our team at the moment, but we'll see. As for this area, Drill was pretty cool. What else do I have? Roly-Coly. Roly-Coly is pretty cool. That's new. I like that. Those 2 Pokemon are the only real Pokemon that sort of jump out at me as anything decent, though. I don't really think we're going to want anything else. Numel before a Water-type gym would just actually be a disaster. But that is the Dexnav Showcase, which I feel like I want to do for each area. Just because it's kind of useful to know. Not everyone wants to sit there and run back and forth in the grass for a 1 in 100 encounter rate. I'll do that happily. I don't care. I also grabbed the items that these 2 give. They gave TMs for... I need to remind myself. But I did get notified that they weren't just Mega Kick and stuff, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. Please. Power Up Hit. Of course, the classic move, Power Up Hit. Very important Pokemon moves, which honestly, we should probably teach to Mankey, I guess, over, like, Scratch. We're never going to use Scratch. We're just not. It's not going to be a move that we're going to click. Variety Chop could be resisted, and I'd still probably go for it just because of the crit. So that is where we are at right now. As for what we're about to do, I mean, I guess we're going to do the rival fight? I suppose? Assuming that it's still blue, and no, I mean, I guess it could be Brendan. Is Brendan a guaranteed rival, or is it blue? It's time to find out, or is it someone else? Looks like blue, okay. Or Butt, as I called him. Why did I call him Butt, and why don't I remember calling him Butt? What? Yo, Carlos. They're still struggling along back here? I don't know if struggling's the right word. Give it like 3 episodes, then sure, but at the moment, I'm okay. I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Carlos. What Pokemon has he caught? I'm actually terrified. He's also likely to be higher than level 21, because that was what... Oh! Oh, well that's like worst case scenario. Okay, we're getting the heck out of there and going into... I kind of want to go into Snom, but I also really don't want to go into Snom. I'm gonna go into Wartortle because there's gonna be an Ivysaur, right? And we're definitely not gonna be using Wartortle against Ivysaur. So this seems right. Plus we have Bite. Bite is pretty handy right now. It's nice and neutral, because I did forget about the fairy typing for a second there. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops comes to mind. We do have that Citrus though, which honestly just took me out of torrent range and only screwed me over more. Huh. That didn't work out how I thought it would in my mind. Not that this bubble would do enough anyway. It might have done enough. With the 33% boost, that might have been enough. I think that Citrus Berry just screwed me over, and that's honestly really disheartening. That hurts me. It does. It really hurts me. I'm gonna go into Wooloo to get the XP. I don't know if it'll even out speed, but I just want to get the XP onto my lower level members at this point. Our team, I'm assuming that the level cap is roughly 25. I think I looked it up actually. I think I looked up the level cap, and I think it was 27 was the soft cap for Misty's gym, which was a really weird specific number, which in a way is why I believed it. Because who would lie and say, hey, you know what? This gym is level 27 and be kidding, because that just seems stupid. No? Just me that thinks like that? Okay. But yeah, 25 definitely seems more normal, so I'm kind of surprised it wasn't, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. If we need to level up a little bit, that's fine. We can just go up towards the top, go along the cape, battle all the trainers up there, and we'll come back and be absolutely fine. I think we're going to do the rival battle, and then we're going to go and try and fight Misty. We're doing all of the action today. That's the plan. But while we are in this rival fight, let's get into question of the day. And question of the day is something more... How do I want to phrase this? I was going to say something, and I lost the way I was phrasing it in my head, and now it's gone forever into the abyss. A shame. Something more personal to me, I guess, but it's definitely not how I had it in my head, and it's bothering me that I thought of something different now, and I can't think of how I originally phrased it, but either way. Question of the day is, I am flying off work, which means I have free time on Sundays. Sundays at the moment, I am not uploading any videos to kind of like my day off, but that's going to change during December, and likely going to continue for a while after December as well. So, for Sundays, I want content ideas. At the moment, I have a couple. Some of them might sound stupid, some of them might sound interesting. Some of them I've already yoinked from people in the comments, as I do. But the first idea, I'll go through the ideas that I have first, and if you have any that are completely different to what I have, feel free to leave them. Anything is open, I am always willing to take requests. At the end of the day, if someone's requesting something, it means there's a demand for it, and in a way that's helpful to me to know what you guys want to watch. I like that. I do always appreciate requests. Doesn't always mean I'm going to get to it immediately, doesn't always mean I'm going to do it ever. But I do appreciate it. There's a lot of people that leave, like, specific games. At the end of the day, that's only helpful to me. There's never a downside to leaving a game that you want me to play. So, feel free at any point to leave a game. Just bear in mind that if I'm 5 episodes into a playthrough or whatever, likely going to be a bit before I take a look at it. That's all I have to say on that. Back to my ideas. The first one was tier lists, which I kind of got from the comments, but also I kind of expanded upon it. We could do a tier list live stream to YouTube, because I do still need to figure out how to actually live stream to YouTube. That's something I do want to do, I just have to actually get around to it. Because I imagine it's going to be a little bit different than just clicking start streaming on OBS and going. I think that's something that I have to do, but either way. Live streaming on YouTube about tier lists of Gen 1 Pokemon. We can do like one at a time, right? So Gen 1, then Gen 2, then Gen 3 the next week. We can rate the Pokemon just on a scale of like 1 to 10 or something. We can rate the Pokemon based on how competitively viable they are, which was the comment, and I do appreciate the comment because it was a good idea. But we could go through and like rate Pokemon in tier lists. That's an idea. Another idea that I had was, I'm a little bit partial to this one, but Rhythm Game Sundays. Rhythm Game Sundays. The only downside to Rhythm Game Sundays is copyright. That's a scary one. I don't love the idea of copyright, but YouTube does have something we could do about that, and that's called an unarchived stream, which I absolutely learned from VTubers, okay? Don't worry about it. Listen, it's good knowledge to have. It doesn't matter where I learned it from, it's good knowledge to have. But I can basically just be like, hey, this stream doesn't exist. It doesn't get saved as a video afterwards. It just, if you're there, you're there. If not, it doesn't exist. We could do that with Rhythm Game Sundays, and therefore we wouldn't have to worry about any copyright, I don't think. There might be some specific songs that I want to still avoid, but we could play, like... I'm gonna add it to the list, but I'm gonna make no promises on Beat Saber, as I'm not really... I shouldn't really play it because of my health, but also I like the game, and it has been a long time since I've played it. So Beat Saber, there's Osu, there's a game called BPM, Bullets Per Minute, that looks really fun, there's Muse Dash. You get the idea. We could play rhythm games on Sundays, that could be kind of fun. Another idea, what else did I write down? What else did I write down? I wrote down other ideas. I don't remember where I wrote down other ideas. Now, see, I start recording, right? I start recording with all of these ideas, and then like 10 minutes in, they're all gone. All the ideas are out of my head. There's always Genshin Impact, which I still want to stream on Twitch. I could just do those on Sundays. At the moment, they're just kind of up in the air, and I do them sort of whenever. It has been a little bit since I've done them, though, as December/late November was kind of busy, so it has been a while since I've done that. I still want to play more of that. You get the idea. You get the idea. Give me content ideas for Sundays. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Can I say it in a more roundabout way? No, because I'm socially awkward. You have to accept that. Although, to be honest, if you've been on this channel for a while, you know how bad I am at saying what I'm trying to say at this point. You get the idea. You get the general gist of what I'm trying to say, and you can roll with it. But I am interested in seeing if there's just something wild and wacky that anyone has as an idea, to be honest. The weirder the idea, the more interested that I am. Alright, there's some boring ideas out there that I don't really care for, and I'm gonna be honest. There's stuff like reacting to so-and-so vids. They aren't my thing, right? They aren't my thing. I'm not gonna go and start booting up someone's video and reacting to it and doing shock faces like in the thumbnail. That's not happening. That's never happening. I refuse. And while I did say never happening, who knows how YouTube will be in 10 years, okay? Don't quote me on that. But at the moment, I'm gonna firmly say never happening. In 10 years, if I'm still making videos in 10 years, which I hope I am, because I do kind of enjoy this. It is basically a hobby, but who knows? Who knows? Wow, I really went on a tangent. Okay. Back to Pokemon, because that question of the day I talked about for a while, which in a way is good. In a way it's good to talk about it for a while. Because to be honest, a lot of the time, I kind of sink into my seat and go, heard Pokemon used Spark, and I kind of hate that about myself sometimes. I do hate the fact that I can just, like, completely zone out into Pokemon and half forget I'm recording. In a way it's really good, because it means that I'm not super stressed at that point. In a way it's really bad, because I feel like I'm being boring. But still, Dreadnought's a pretty cool Pokemon. Can I get a Dreadnought, please? I guess I can get a Dreadnought, please, actually. I'm gonna take back what I just said, because I could have caught a Chewtle at that raid. I could have. I could have caught myself a Chewtle. But I just don't want to. Either way, Dreadnought, bopped, and Misty... Misty scares me a little bit. I'm recommended to be max level 27. Which means either they're giving me like a leeway of 2 levels and her ace is going to be 25, which is kind of what I expect, or her ace is going to be level 27 and my team is likely to get absolutely bopped. We will have to see. We will have to see how this goes. As for right now, I'm going to run on back, I'm going to heal up, I'm going to make sure that everyone has a citrus berry that they can, and I think I'm going to try and lead with... Who do I want to lead with? Who would be a good lead? I'm honestly kind of tempted to put Snom away as well, just so it doesn't get bopped. But also, if I have to use it as a sacrifice, I do. At the end of the day, Snom was here as a joke, alright? I hate to say it. I'm sorry to all the Snom fans out there, but it's a little bit here as a joke, alright? It's not good. It's just not that good. I love the Pokemon, I really do, but it's not that good. Right, who do we want to lead with against Misty? I kind of want to keep Luxio around as the final Pokemon to deal with the Ace. Plus it has Intimidate, which is kind of useful. Do we want to lead with Momo? Momo's in a scary situation of being very close to being overleveled. We could always lead with Snom and just sacrifice it. Just fully accept that it's going to be a sacrifice. Try and get like a struggle bug off or something and just figure out what we're fighting. I don't hate that. I don't. I really don't hate that. I guess we'll lead with Wooloo and do a similar thing. We'll lead with a Pokemon that we don't really mind if it gets bopped. But at least Wooloo might be able to put up a fight. We'll do that. Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? I throw a Pokeball, and if it stays in the Pokeball, I'm probably going to use it. My policy is an all-out offensive with War-type Pokemon. That's quite a lot of thought you've put into that, to be honest. That's a lot more thought than what I've put in. I have a Snom. Free Pokemon, Frogadier, level 25. Is it just going to be free level 25s, or is it actually going to go to 27, because that's scary? Headbutt. Rock Tomb. Protein. Ah. That's gonna make this a bit harder. I wish I'd gone for Double Kick, to be honest, but oh well. Oran Berry, I didn't even remember to put a Citrus Berry on it. That Headbutt's gonna do nothing. Yep, that was a crit. That did nothing. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna try and Double Kick, but I imagine we're just gonna get bopped. Which is a shame. Yep. Stab Rock Tomb, huh? See, I would love to just say, hey, I'm gonna go into my Wartortle right now and hit it with a bubble, but it's gonna outspeed me and it's gonna change its typing. What other moves could it have? It's got a War-type move, so it can change back to Water typing. It's probably got an Ice-type move, because that would give it perfect coverage. It's got Rock, which annoyingly does kind of screw me over. I mean, I guess Mankey can deal with it? I guess? We'll see how Mankey does. I don't feel confident in my Mankey taking this thing out, but I'm going to try and just Karate Chop, because I don't think we're going to be getting 2 attacks off. Ice Punch. Oh, that's pretty high base power, actually. I was thinking, like, Powder Snow, and I don't know why. Oh yeah, that's me one shot. Okay, alright, this is a problem. Alright, you know what, Momo? Yep. You come in now that it's no longer a rock type, and we tail slap. We absolutely He outspeeds me. That's terrifying, because I am a jolly nature. Please tell me this is enough to KO. Oh, it really isn't. Oh, we're just really screwed. Crit. It did crit when I asked for it, but it still wasn't quite enough. I really can't ask for more than that, though. I really can't ask for more than that. I guess if I think he's gonna Potion... I say he like I'm talking to this Frogadier. If I think Misty is gonna Potion, I could go for Sing. And honestly, I don't know if I even have another way of getting through this Frogadier at the moment, so I'm clicking Sing. It just outspeeds me in Ice Punches. That's such a shame. I mean, I guess we're going into Wartortle to finish it? And I hope that Luxio can KO the other 2 Pokemon by itself, which is unlikely. Grass Knot. Oh my god. Okay, Wartortle's really not that hefty, okay? Alright, sure he eats a cupcake every now and again, but he's not that hefty. There's no need to be rude. Look, he has like little angel wings on his head. That's always how I've seen them, and it always will be how I see them. They're just little angel wings. He must be light. Floatzel, level 26. Okay, so I really shouldn't be here yet, is what I'm learning. I'm gonna try and Tail Whip before I die. Fake Out, is that gonna take us out? Yeah, okay, with the crit for sure. Hey Luxio, I need you to destroy this Floatzel, and I hope that the last Pokemon is a Gyarados that tries to set up a Dragon Dance and lets me spark it. If that happens, there's hope. Flip turn. U-turn? Flip turn. U-turn. Why are you U-turning? Go into a Gyarados. Starmie. Okay, I don't mind getting a Spark off on a Starmie either, to be honest. Paralyze, 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 paralyze. Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're dead. Okay, okay. Well, level 27 is the level we need to be, so I can go ahead and level up a bit more before I actually challenge this. And I might want to grab a grass type of some sort instead of having Snom. As Snom, you know, it's a great piece of motivation to have in the back of, wow, I really hope my other Pokemon don't lose this because I don't want my Snom to have to come out and fight. For that, great motivation. The actual battling, absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. You know, it's just not that great to have. But yeah, we don't want to do that. I don't know why I thought that was going to be easy. I kind of got overconfident from the rival battle. And because the rival battle went kind of well and we didn't get really bopped that hard, I thought, hey, maybe Misty will be doable. I battled her trainers. They were easy. I thought, hey, this is doable. And then we tried to fight her, and well, you've seen the rest. What is he doing there? Who dat? Who dat boy? Who him is? Who him? Right. I'm gonna take off the XP share once Momo hits level 27. I guess. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot of not wanting to overlevel Momo in particular. I feel like it's very important for getting through that Frogadier. Although, even then, it's going to be close between them. It'll be interesting to see if Momo at level 27 maybe outspeeds Frogadier. Probably not, because I don't think Mixino is as fast as Frogadier naturally, but if it does, we would have a way to get rid of it, and that'd be good. Got hiccups happening. Hiccups are coming. This is not the time, hiccups. This is not the time. Ladybug. Headbutt. Yeah, fight the level 17s first. Seems like a good idea, doesn't it? It does just seem like it's the idea to go with. Mark Punch, rude. 3 damage. Oh, Ladybug. I wish Ladybug had an attack stat. I wish it did, but funnily enough, Ladybug actually is the only Pokemon in the game that didn't get given an attack stat. Crazy how they did that to him. I mean, it's just rude, but yeah, they gave him like, what, 55 special attack, and just, they didn't give him a physical attack stat. It's wild. It's a shame. It's a shame. It could have been an interesting, like, early game bug Pokemon that could learn the elemental punches or something for a little bit of early type coverage, and it could have had a unique thing going for it. But no, Gamefreak just didn't want to give him attack. It's kind of rude. It's kind of rude. The only way you can even use the Pokemon is basically if you get a Silver Wind boost. And that's just, at that point, you may as well just be using a special attacking Cypher and get a Silver Wind boost, and you'll just do better. It's a shame. It's a shame. Because to be honest, I do kind of like Ladybug. Hi, this is my tangent on the poor things that happen to the poor little Ladybug. It's a shame. Level 22 Wooloo. When does Wooloo evolve? Is 22? Is that the right level? It might be higher. It might genuinely still be higher. I don't remember the exact level. I just feel like we're getting close to it. This is where I find out it's like level 40. It's definitely not level 40. I have used this Pokemon before, but also, I don't remember when it evolved. I really do need to play through Pokemon Sword and Shield again. I've only played it through once, and I didn't want to, like, reset. I didn't buy both the games. Normally I buy, for example, with X and Y, right? I played through Pokemon Y, and that was, like, the main game, and X is just the one that I use if I want to ever do, like, Nuzlocke and stuff. That's kind of handy to have. It's kind of handy to have. It's a terrible, like, decision in terms of money, because you're buying the same game twice nearly. But it's fine as long as you play, like, you know, 500 hours of Pokemon in each of the games. I feel like then that's justified, so Snubble, please don't hurt me. I don't want to be played with roughly. I don't want that move to be anywhere near me. So if I could just go into Luxio and intimidate you, that'd be great. Yes, I'm absolutely assuming the worst on every single one of these Pokemon. I absolutely think that this Snubble has Play Rough, and I don't know why. Lick. Not quite Play Rough level of strength, I'll admit. It's a little bit worse. But the fear was there. You know, the fear was genuine. I actually thought it was going to have Play Rough, and I don't know why. Teddiursa. I'm going to collect the same move again. Because at the end of the day, the more XP that goes onto this Luxio before we go into that fight, the better. Because it can kind of do a good chunk to that Starmie and to that Floatzel. Forewarn. Alert. Spark and not Bite? I guess I'm thinking of Anticipation that warns them about the strongest move, or super effective moves. Still. Gonna use Bite. Sorry, it meant nothing that you knew the Spark was coming. I'm sorry, Smoochum. I really am. It meant nothing. Alright, we are gonna go ahead and complete Nugget Bridge, though. I'm on a journey now. That's it. We're doing it. Here's number 3. I won't be easy. I'm going to quote his words. Let's see. Let's see if he won't be easy. I really called this Mankey Monkey. And I have to read it every single time it comes out, and I hate that. Respectable damage. Respectable damage. Flame Wheel. Don't one-shot me and I should be good. Nice. Give me another one. Another boost. Boost me. I want to put this Mankey in a booster chair and take him on a ride. He can go and like look out of the window of the car. It'll be great. He'll have a good fun time. That's exactly what I mean by boosting. More Wild. Gone. Absolutely gone. You can intimidate me if you want. I'm still going to Karate Chop straight through your second mouth. Bomb. That sounds really bad, actually. Yeah, that sounded a lot worse, actually. Now that I sounded... After saying it out loud... yeah, no, don't do that. Level 23, though. So, as for the other Pokemon that I might want to take with us, honestly, I might want to take, Phantom. I might take Phantom with us and use a Phantom. I do think that Trevenant is a pretty fun Pokemon to use, so maybe we'll try and have a Trevenant on the team. It's not a Pokemon that I use very often, that's for sure, which also does make me want to use it. So, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll add Phantom. If I have changed that decision, you will find out on the layout at the start of next episode. We will have to see. But at the moment, I'm leaning towards Phantom. If we head up above Nugget Bridge, and we can find a Petilil, though, and I can get a Lilligant, that might just have to be what we do instead. Because Lilligant is probably up there for my favorite grass type. I think Lurantis is probably my favorite grass type. I understand that competitively it is trash, but I still like Lurantis. So, we'll see. If I can't get one of those, maybe I'll get one of those instead. Glossifleur. This is a Pokemon that I kind of thought existed. Yep. that went about as I expected. Last Rally. Bombed. So far I haven't had to go back and heal, and now that I've got to this point, I really want to get through the whole thing without healing. It's just like a mini challenge to myself, and I don't know why I'm trying to give myself a mini challenge. Loudred. That's probably going to one-shot my Mankey in return for whatever damage it does to it. We'll see. Never mind. Never mind. Monkey strong. Monkey strong. Monkey strong. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mankey kind of put in work right there. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. I'm interested. Want to join? Sure. Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'll join. I'm telling you to join. Yeah, I understand. I'll join. Okay? You need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. I'm willing to join. You know, you just have to say, hey, you get a cool uniform, and you get to rob people, and I'll be like, yeah, sure. Sounds good. Sounds good. That's all I need. Axew is scary. I'm gonna Power Up Punch, assuming that I can live one hit. Don't Dragon Rage. Don't. Don't. Dual Chop. That might be scarier. That's exactly enough HP if I didn't have a berry. Haha. Did I forget about my own berry? I absolutely did, but you don't need to know that. Alright. Karate Chop. Crit. A shame. A shame. Still, if I... Hang on, if I join Team Rocket, do I get an Axew as my starting Pokemon? Because if so, get me in. Absolutely get me in. I would be more than happy to accept. That sounds absolutely great. Oh, we come in, we immediately eat a berry right in front of him. Just the complete disrespect, you know, it's like... Well, that's not what I wanted to see. That's a shame. I did like the idea of, like, coming out into a battle, and the first thing I do as soon as I hit the battlefield is just eat a berry just to intimidate them. I guess I'm gonna try and bite. I guess. Please tell me your last Pokemon isn't a dragon, because I really don't like fighting dragons this early on. I mean, I guess dragons later on are also just as scary, because that's when they're actually evolved, but still. Stop. Stop with the Dragon Rage. Can I get a Pokemon with Dragon Rage? Can I find myself an Axew? Because if so, that'd be real handy. That'd be real good. Not for the Frogodix as Ice Punch. Actually, all of Misty's Pokemon probably have a nice type move. Never mind. Never mind. That's probably not a good idea. We're getting some levels though. Momo hit level 27. Trying to learn Charm. I really don't like Encore. So I'd rather have Charm than Encore. Encore in the right situation, say they use Poison Powder and you Encore them into Poison Powder. Sure, great move then. But also, I'd prefer to just land a Sing, so we should be fine. Spark, good. Okay, I can bop this Golbat and we can go ahead and say that Nugget Bridge has been completed. That's all I want. That's all I want to say. I just want to say that Nugget Bridge has been completed. It's not leveled up, it's definitely not going to evolve because we're in the middle of daytime and it evolves at nighttime, and with that, I think we can call it a day. In between episodes, I'm probably going to go ahead and explore to the left of this area, like this grass patch down here, and see what I can catch here, assuming that the deck's now showing different Pokemon. Petalil. I'm probably going to have a Petalil on my team. Just so everyone's aware, there's probably going to be a Petalil on my team instead of Snom. But also I will go ahead and have a look at what Pokemon we can actually get here at the start of next episode. So, as for right now, we're going to have to accept that Misty has bested us today, and next episode we will go ahead and bop Misty in return with a much more balanced team to actually fight her. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!